All right, Frank, got another picture here for you. What is your first thought when you think, or when I show you this?
Freaking Elizabeth Shue. Oh my god! But it makes me think of Thor.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Adventures in Babysitting, released July 3rd, 1987.
God, Elizabeth Shue was so hot.
Still is. Made $34.4 million at the box office. Now, this movie was actually the directorial debut of Christopher Columbus.
Columbus, yeah. It was a Chicago movie.
And he went on to direct Home Alone, Mrs. Doubtfire, and the first two Harry Potter movies. Now, Paramount had the first right of refusal for the movie. And they would only make the movie unless Molly Ringwald played Christina Parker.
Good Lord. They wanted her in everything.
They were adamant that there was no star power unless it was Molly Ringwald.
Little did they know, sexy Elizabeth Shue.
Ultimately,
hold things down.
Ultimately, it would end up in the hands of Disney and Buena Vista Pictures and Touchstone, and they were the ones that released it.
And then the other kid went on to be in the Babysitter movie, or the Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. So he did two babysitting
I got a picture. I got a picture that we're gonna get to with that kid too later on in a future stream. But this is Sara. She originally wasn't into Thor. In the story, she was going to be into He-Man and She-Ra.
Okay.
But the characters meant nothing to Christopher Columbus. He was a huge Marvel fan, and he thought that Thor would be better.
Vincent
D'Onofrio.
A lot of people thought that they should have brought him back in the multiverse.
Thor, that would be great. Have him as both that and Kingpin.
Yeah, Fisk.
So, I got a quick question here. What was the deal with like teen 80s movies and them ending up at a bar hanging out with like a group of black people singing the blues?
I think that goes back to Blues Brothers.
Does it?
Because like Blues Brothers did a lot of that, where they just went to different bars and different spots, and then I think that just became it. Like blues was kind of big in the 80s, and so you just found like you would take what's the first thing you want to do with a suburban white kid? You put him in the inner city, and rap wasn't big at that point, so blues is it, and you put him in a blues shop with the inner city. Black culture is it? That's what it's supposed to be, the fish out of water thing. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I just recently, as I was sort of mapping all of this stuff out, I went back and rewatched the Weird Science scene. It is so funny. Where he's like, and he's like, the girl with the titties, and then there's the big guy next to him, and he goes, the one with the titties. Oh my god!
In the 90s, all the kids ended up at rap shows.
Yeah.
You know, so it just switched over.
Yeah. I mean, it just kind of updated with the music, I guess. So, and then finally, one final note here on Adventures in Babysitting. There was an attempt at a television show in the late 80s. There was a pilot that was made starring Joey Lawrence and Brian Austin Green. It ran one time on July 7th, 1989.
Canceled.